Hello my friends and welcome to today's exercise, the foundations of Tai Chi. I would like you to explain the basic stance and the basic principles for practicing Tai Chi. So the very first one is enjoy, have fun and try to be relaxed as possible and take always a smile into consideration when you feel stuck or the mind takes over. Smile will help all the time. Okay, to start with is your feet position. So the feet are shoulder width apart and the inner linings are straight to each other. So that's a basic foot position. And then also your weight is equally balanced on your feet. You're not too much forward on your toes, you're not too much back, leaning back on your heels. So feel that you're equally balanced on the floor with your both soles of the feet. Okay? Great. And then from here you also bend your knees slightly, but it's not a really bend, it's more an unlocking of the knees. So if my knees are straight now like this, I just unlock them. So it's like just that millisecond of you going into bending. So that's almost enough. You don't need to go like deep to use all your muscle strength. This will strain you. So we just want the energy to rise into your system through the bubbling spring, which is the kidney point number 1 on your feet, which will be this part here. So again, soften the knees very, very slightly. That's the stand from the root up. And then also from here, the pelvis stays very relaxed, very soft. So you're not tilting forward, you're not tilting back. So you can see this is now, my legs are straight and now I just bend. It's just a slightly sinking in and my skeleton is like stacked over each other, but such in a way that the weight will transfer down into the ground. Almost it's so natural to just hang here, kind of. Okay. From this, stable feet, soft knees, hip and pelvis are very soft as well. Coming up to the shoulders. The shoulders are relaxed and open. So if you like, you can bring your shoulders up to the ears and then let them sink down very gently. Beautiful. So this is the stance, very simple, very comfortable, with no effort at all. The next foundation will be your arms. So if you bring out the arms for standing John, for instance, that would be this posture. We basically open our arms to the side a little bit so that the shoulders are not coming up. It's just the arms are opening slightly to the side, as if you have one egg here and one egg here underneath as a space, imaginary space. And then, and then from here, having the arms slightly open, you bring the hands forward in front of your chest. And this is a natural position for Tai Chi and Qigong, like an open space underneath your arms. And as well, the elbows are facing more down diagonal. We're not up here. This is also a common mistake. People take their elbows too high, and you can see the structure is like I'm putting a lot of strength and a lot of tension here up on the shoulder, which is softening when the arms come down. And as well, for instance, for the inner smile, one of my favorite practices to come into presence and fill yourself up with joy and happiness, is this posture. So the hands are facing your third eye, and they're not collapsing like this, they're in extension of your forearm. So I will show you from the side again. So you raise your arms a little bit to the side, and then the hands come forward and they're open, they have space, the elbows are facing diagonal down and the palm is facing your face and the fingers are softly open, right? Beautiful. So in this posture also, with that open arm space, is essential in every movement. Because what happens when the hands are here, we're doing like a simple movement like this, you see, like it feels like stuck. So with some space, you allow the energy to move and circulate. So with that space, this movement looks much nicer and feels much nicer, rather than having the arms so close to your body. All right. The next foundation would be your alignment with your upper body. So if we're turning, for instance, we're turning from the hip, we're turning to the 45-degree left side and right side, for instance. Also that movement will be led by the hips, right? And what the foundation is, so basically your nose and your dantian. Your dantian is about 3.5 centimeters down from your navel. So my navel is here and about this area here. There's your dantian, and also 3.5 centimeters in. So really inside your center. And if you imagine there's a line from your nose to your dantian. As we turn, also your head is turning into that direction. So my hips are turning around 45 degrees, and also my nose is turning into that same direction. This applies to all the movements, to all turns, like I'm moving with my hip. My head is moving with my head. So this alignment is another one to remember. And then also the shoulders and the hips in the same way. They have also this connection. As my hip is turning, also my shoulders are turning. Because if everything is in motion and connected, nothing of your body is not moving. So even that slightly simple turning and letting the arms be very loose, you see my hip, my shoulders, my arms, my head, they're all moving and turning and rotating. So keep that in mind, that your whole body is connected, and if there is one move happening, the whole body starts to move. Remember the connection, the vertical connection of your nose and your dantian, and as the connection of your hips and your shoulders. Okay. And yes, another one would be your quad. This is your hip joint. So this area needs to be soft. So as I said in the beginning, there will be no tilting forward. As soon as we tilt forward, there's tension here, and also we lose our stable ground. As in the same way, if I'm tilting my butt back, there's also like I'm falling almost over. So it's essential that this part is not under tension or any stress. So the weight and also the force that comes through can flow easily. So there will be no restrictions. And as well, it helps you if your core is soft and open. It helps you to receive and yield. So it will be always in a soft and open manner. All right. This is for now the foundation exercises. Some more will come in the next time. I hope you liked my video. Maybe you subscribe, give me a like. I would really appreciate that. And I hope I see you for the next exercise. And bye bye.